Hey everyone, this is Jack. I just want to do a quick update video on Twin Peaks real quick because Here's the thing. I enjoy reacting to the show. I love it. The problem is that and this is mostly because if you guys follow I think it's Sika says on YouTube, she just recently got all of her Twin Peaks react. Well, she just recently had to take down all of her Twin Peaks reaction because she got a copyright strike. Now, I so far haven't not gotten a copyright strike. I've been doing this for about a year so far, and I haven't gotten anything. Although if you do notice, I did get I had to remove episode 12 because that got blocked, and at the time I just could not re-edit it, so it was just like just take it off. And the thing is, I'm a little bit concerned now, especially after watching Success videos, about whether or not I want to continue with the show, especially if I'm gonna get that blockage. Again, I don't think I will because I'm a smaller creator compared to like Teak says. But at the same time, though, if I continue doing the show, I fear that I might get a copyright strike. And I don't want to do that for my channel. So I'm very much mixed on it. And then also with Ruby and stuff and just my schedule, I'm hesitant on. It's not that I don't want to abandon the show or anything. I want to complete it. It's just I don't know. It's just I might need to take a little bit of a break for it. And the weird thing is that I was about to record an episode 4 this weekend, and then also that leads into another thing. So I'm gonna have to just do one reaction a week, with the exception of trailer reactions, which are just easy. I can get that done within like a second. There's only gonna be like one main show reaction a week. So, for example, if I do continue with Twin Peaks, it'll be Twin Peaks this week. This week, next week will be Game of Thrones. Following that will be Star Wars Rebels, and then Clone Wars, then Ruby, and then we go back. The reason why it's gonna be like that, at least for the foreseeable future, is because I'm very, very stacked this year. I'm trying to get a job. I have school I need to deal with, and it's just with combining that with filming and editing. It's just my schedule's just weird, and I want to make sure I get content to you guys out, but at the same time I'm also just trying to make sure I take care of everything else. But but yeah, as of right now, I mean the shows are still gonna happen. If I don't get Twin Peaks out, I'm still on the fence about Twin Peaks, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead to GOT, and then Rebels and stuff. In the event that I decide to discontinue Twin Peaks, if I do, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I want to do with it. If I do decide to continue with it, I'm going to have to do a redirect. In fact, I'm going to have to figure out how the hell I do the redirect. But I'm going to have to redirect it to a link. And I think from there on, like a Google Drive or something, and then I'll post it on there. In fact, I might even do a full length reaction on there. And then also, but and that's if I decide to continue with it. I'm still on the fence I'm definitely in the doghouse because because I have this and then a couple episodes I need to watch on my own, and I know that this part is like the part that a lot of fans have told me like because Lynn just drags down, and I definitely can feel it, especially with some of the storylines. Um, the storyline is very melodramatic. And the show's always been melodramatic, but it's kind of melodramatic in a very weird sense. But with this, it's just like I can't right now. So I might just what I'm thinking about doing is just skipping towards the end of season 2 and then continuing from there. However, I said I was so before I was at the film. I said I was going to take a break with Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks in between seasons. Before I start season 3, I was going to take a break and then maybe watch the movie. I'm still thinking of doing that, but if I skip all the way towards the end of season two, and just start it from there, and I might just start from season 2 and then just continue on straight to season 3. That's my current mindset. If I decide to continue with the show, I'm still on the fence about continuing with it or not because of the whole copyright thing and stuff. In the event I don't continue with it, there'll still be Game of Thrones, there'll still be Ruby. I'll definitely put Game of Thrones, Ruby, Rebels, and Clone Wars on priority. But I also might have to find another live action show. There's a few I'm considering, and then also, do we have Twin Peaks? No, I don't. I think it's next summer. Sorry, I was just thinking if we get like any of the like Riverdale or Flash or Stranger Things this year. I don't think we do. If we do, please let me know in the comments down below. If we get, I know we get Flash, I know we get Riverdale, which I'm probably not going to react to because I just don't want to deal with CW right now. If we get Stranger Things this year, I don't think we do. I think we get it next. If we get Stranger Things this October, I haven't seen anything about that. Please let me know down in the comments down below, because if we do, then I might just continue with that. Because as I meant, I don't know if I've ever told you this about, but I was going to do Twin Peaks, and I even have a few episodes I think still on my channel. It's just I did it all in one sitting, like I binged it and I recorded it all in one sitting, and I was gonna edit everything, but my computer wound up having a meltdown, and so I had to take most of the reactions off, which to this day I don't know if I still have or not. And even if I did, I would have to get the footage back and then re-edit it, and it would take a very, very long time. So that's the reason I'm not gonna continue with like my season 2 reactions of Stranger Things. That's the reason why I had to put Stranger Things essentially on hold. So yeah, but yeah. So in recap, I don't know about Twin Peaks. I'm going to take a week. So rather than Twin Peaks this week, I'm gonna do Game of Thrones. I'm gonna continue on with Game of Thrones. I'm gonna continue on with Game of Thrones. Continue on with Game of Thrones. Next week if I do decide if I do decide to do Twin Peaks, that'll be when I air it. Because again, I'm switching up my schedule just to do one reaction a week. Sans trailer reactions because of getting my schedule. But in the event that I do decide to do Twin Peaks, it will be next week, not this week. And then if not, then I might have to replace it with another show or something, or might just put RWBY or Clone Wars on priority. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that because I saw a 6 video and it made me really concerned because I had to take off 212, and so far I haven't got any of the other ones redacted yet, or not redacted, but blocked yet or anything. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it, so I'm very, very hesitant. I'm just trying to tread lightly with this. I'll let you guys know next week on what I decide to do, and yeah. And then so this weekend, this weekend will most likely be Game of Thrones. Next weekend, in the event I decide to, will be Twin Peaks, and then following that will be Rebels, Clone Wars, and then RWBY, and then we'll start back up. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know what's going on and stuff. I know I've been mostly posting trailer reactions, mostly because I can just get that done within a quick second, and also I've had to refigure out the schedule, So yeah, I apologize for the rambling a little bit. It's just something that happened as I was about to film Twin Peaks. So